Guys, this was one of, if not the best week of my life. you know, Besides the arrival of children and, the love of my life, like everyone else says. This week though, these last few days, needless to say, guys, this channel's about to go to a whole nother level. We was already on that trajectory. We really were, and it takes events like this to reinforce what it is that you're doing. Okay. So you can tell by the shirt, we have elevated to prime fashion. Okay. We have really elevated to prime fashion. But all of the aesthetics aside, what was established over this last week, guys, is the foundation to something that honestly can help every last one of us, all 11,226, honestly. Because I know the way I have structured the content on this channel, the way I have built this thing, I know I have attracted a large majority of individuals looking to build, looking to create something, looking to leave a legacy behind. But in our everyday, we're the only ones thinking like that. That was me. I sympathize with you. But one of the gifts that comes with content creation of any category is that it connects you to like-minded people. It's just a byproduct of the universe. It's what happens when you put your energy in a certain direction. Okay? The universe responds. And I say the universe just to keep things neutral. We don't want to have that conversation. But however you choose to define it, the principles, the laws are still the same. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So, with all that being said, we now have resources. We have the ability, and probably more importantly, the authority now to really carve a lane. Okay? Because again, this just wasn't about me. This trip had nothing to do with me. It was, of course, because of the energy that I had put into this universe. But I went on this trip because I knew that connecting the energies would be better off for all of us. Okay? So I made it a point to take you guys along with me. I made it a point to document every experience. Okay? Because, like I said, prior to 2020, I was a street cat. I was a hustler. Period. That's why it's in the middle name, because that's me always reminding myself of where I came from. But it wasn't that long ago, guys, when I wasn't this. Okay? I say that to say that anything is truly possible. So if there's something that you would like to do, if there's something that you want to achieve, do not let anybody stop you. Do not let any circumstance stop you. Do not let any force on God's green earth get in your way, because if it landed on your mind, it came from Him. It's a direct message, and you are to follow it without fear, without hesitation, because again, it happened for a reason. And guys, what we just shared, the experience that we have shared over this last few days, is that in action. Okay? That's strictly what it was. Because I remember it was shortly before the crypto.com video. Okay? I was talking to my wife. I'm like, babe, we're about 6,000 subscribers at this point, maybe 5. And I'm like, babe, This thing is going to get so big really soon. I'm going to need a team. How in the world am I going to find them? Because nobody, especially nobody in Lansing at that point, because we solved that problem as well. But up until then, no, there was nobody in my immediate area that I could build a team with, to my knowledge. But the moment I said that, the moment we spoke it into existence, the pieces started to move, and really, it calls back the scripture. And again, I don't want to get religious, but this is the perfect piece of information to put here. When you don't see things moving, that means that he's moving them for you. Okay? That's just solid right there. So the moment I said it, it started to happen. And it started to happen through means and channels that I didn't even think was going to be associated with it. Okay? Starts with the metaverse. We called that, guys. I don't care what anybody says. We called it. Okay? We called that. So that started to pull attention to our network. Then crypto.com went and purchased the naming rights. Okay? The naming rights to the most notorious, prestigious sporting venue of the last 100 years. Yeah. Now it's called crypto.com arena, right? Again, this was another energy situation. With that moment, you guys got a video kind of similar to this one that was really motivated by how I was genuinely feeling. The feeling. It exerted the energy. The energy is the universe's currency. Okay? Energy is the universe's currency. So when I pushed that energy out, it pushed the channel, it pushed our network into another frequency. Then I started learning that crypto.com holders are some very, very forward-thinking people. Okay? Crypto.com has to be the most unique community of holders I've ever experienced. Now, I know the XRP army is vast and wide and has been around for a while. You know, same thing with the Digibyte community. Same thing with Ethereum. And of course, we have Bitcoin maximalists. But the nature of investor for crypto.com is unlike anything I've ever seen, guys. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. You guys see something that many people don't. But the point is, guys, I'm going to wrap this nightcap up with this, is that we, each and every one of us, has the ability to literally paint the portrait that is our reality. And as someone who has been telling other people that, telling myself this for years, now it has been confirmed. And I hope that the content that has come out this week has confirmed that for you as well. And here's another thing. It's just January. We only in January. Only January. We got 11 months left, guys. Y'all ready? You guys ready for this? Because I'm not playing any games.